There's something very strange about scientists. The role of activism, giving a voice to the people that are being hurt by the greed of corporations, the greed of corporations that get to politicians, especially before their election or re-election, in order to force them to help the corporations that want their projects going forward. One of these that we're talking about here is the Alberta tar sands projects. These are lands that were taken from the Canadian Indigenous Indians, the people of Canada, in the Athabasca region of Canada. They were there, of course, thousands of years before the Caucasians came and inhabited Canada. These are their tribal lands that they've been living off from for thousands of years. And the Athabasca River area is very much required for their living, their livelihood. 85% of their food comes from the river in the form of salmon and fish. And this river, the Athabasca River, is one of the most polluted rivers in the world because of tar sands polluting it. And they've taken the land from these people. The Canadian Athabasca Indians want to reclaim their land. The Canadian government is ready to give them tens of millions of dollars for this land, and they of course are not accepting it. They want their land back. So what's happening there for a number of years now is that they're protesting, and I'd leave a link below for you so that you can see this very interesting video. It's about an hour long, but it has to do with how every single person can join a movement in order to put things right. No matter how small they feel they can use their body, if that's all they have, in order to protest as an activist against radicals that are going against the law, taking people's property, their livelihood, even to the point of creating a slow genocide of a certain population of people that are living in an area claiming to be theirs, whether they're there for a short period of time or for thousands of years. And we see these protests not only in Canada, we see them all throughout the United States as well. It's amazing. In the beginning of the video, you'll see a tremendous, a very powerful scene where people are taking to canoes in order to block the ports of the areas where tankers are loading oil from the tar sands field exploitations, in order to stop these tankers from arriving and refilling, and or the ones that have already loaded their crude oil, their tar sands oil, to leave the port. And that's a huge, very striking scene for you to see how all these tiny little canoes are dispersed throughout the whole bay area of the port, where these tar sand tankers are active in loading and reloading, unloading and loading the tar sands oils. And whether they're in the sea, in the bay with a canoe, or whether they're on land trying to stop the vehicles from somehow leaving the area, anybody maintaining the port area, it's really something effective. I'll leave a link below for you for this. It's nice to see that people have the energy and the belief that they can do something instead of sitting in front of their television or relaxing on their living room sofa and saying, I'll let somebody else do it. There are people that have a need for social justice, a strive to put things right, and together they do make a difference. So I'll leave a link below for you for this. It's a video by visual. It's also very important to note that the greed of corporations go to the point of having scientists declare falsified figures stating that the oil industry does not impact global warming, whereas it does. And you go into the area about, let's say, 15 minutes into the video of climate change that takes place, severe droughts in area of the world where people don't have enough food to eat because the farmers are not successful in what they're trying to grow, and there's not enough food to feed the people of their area, of their countries. And this is the outcome of these oil giants in the oil industry affecting climate change all over the world. So something has to be done about this. There is free energy available, but unfortunately they are suppressing this technology in order to bill people for every single unit of energy that they consume, whereas we do have the ability to have as much free energy as we need. So I'll leave a link below for you for this. It's very interesting to know, very strong video.